Okay, great. It is, come on, video. Okay, wonderful. All right, 6:30. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the September Street Life Committee meeting of Community Board 8. My name is Abraham Salcido, and I co-chair this committee with Lindsay, although she will not be joining us this evening. Couple of rules of the road. I'm going to be going down the agenda and inviting each applicant to or their representative to come off mute and tell us a little bit about their application. Typical helpful information is your hours of operation, whether there's any complaints, whether that's ADA accessible, whether you will agree to abide to adhere to all of the regulations applicable to your application, whether that's SLA or DOT. Um, so that would be helpful just to kind of move things along. After the applicant and the representative have spoken, I will inquire if there's any members of the public with questions, comments on the application. And then I will go to my committee members for questions, comments, and any motions. Reminder that any motions taken here will be going to the full board meeting on September 17th for the full board vote, unless there is a time requirement that requires a recommendation to go sooner. As a reminder, also please direct all of your comments to me as the co-chair. I'd like to avoid any crosstalk. And as always, please adhere to the rules of decorum. Anyone that's not able to do so, I will lose their speaking privileges. And then also, as a reminder, please ensure that any of the postings that you've flyered throughout the requisite area of the application in question, that you remove those after the full board meeting on Wednesday, the 17th. So please remove those flyers and postings afterwards. So I think that's it for me. Jordan, to you for the technical rules of the road.
Welcome. If this is your first time joining us virtually, you will notice that you are currently muted, and everyone will remain muted throughout the meeting except for the committee co-chair, Abraham, and any presenters as we move through the agenda. Following the presentations, the co-chair will ask on members of the public wishing to speak. You can participate by going to the react icon on your device and pressing the raise hand button, not the wave or thumbs up, as those will disappear. Only press it once. If you press it a second time, your hand will go back down. If you're calling in on the phone, it is *+9 to raise your hand and *+6 to unmute. Be on the lookout for a prompt asking you to confirm unmuting once the co-chair calls on you. The chat is available for technical support only to help with Zoom software problems, not to ask questions of the co-chairs. They will not see the chats. If you're using an older version of Zoom, you will need to go to the participant section where you will find the raise hand feature there. Please do not raise your actual hand or wave at the screen because we may not be able to see you. Chat me in here for support.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, just not taking a look at the tally. I think I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Myself, Bill, DJ, Marco, Robin, Sasha, and I see Taina at the bottom. Oh, yes. Oh, and I see Judy now. That takes us to 8. Anyone else that I'm missing?
That's,
Robin,
I think that's,
Rob,
yeah,
I,
Robin.
I have you, Robin. Oh, Miles. There we go. All right, so that's takes us to 9. Anyone else that I'm missing? Okay, so we have 9. Great. Also, just a reminder, we have a very long agenda, so please keep comments brief as possible so we can keep moving. So we'll start with the first item on the agenda, item 1A. Do I have the applicant or representative for, um, excuse me, for the Jeffrey, 311 East 60th? This is a 30-day waiver of the renewal for liquor, wine, beer, cider application.
Yes, I'm the representative from the law office of Heilbronn and Levy, and Colin is also here.
Hello. Great.
So this was just a late renewal. Where we missed the expiration date due to a clerical error, and we're asked to appear in front of the board.
Okay, and there's no changes to the method of operation. Everything still stays the same. No new complaints or anything that you're aware of.
Yes, exactly. There's no changes or no new complaints that we've had.
Okay, wonderful. Do I have any members of the public on this item? Okay, seeing none, then I will go to committee members. I will go to Judy first.
Move to approve.
Okay, great. Bill?
Call the question.
Okay, I will go to Marco because he did have his hand up, but then we'll go to the question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. He should first, second, and I will be the person who to call the question.
You are correct. So yes, so we'll
Thank
take
you.
Bill as a second, and Marco, you've called the question. Thank you very much. Okay, this is going to be a motion to approve as presented. If anyone is voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Okay, seeing none, this will go as a 9-0 approval. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next. Item 1B, do I have, this is a new application for SLA. Do I have the representative for Kampai, 1492 Second Avenue?
Hi there, Harry Callion, attorney for the applicant, Kampai LLC.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Let me know when
Yeah,
can.
go ahead and just tell us about the application.
Yep, sure. Harry Callion, I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull up the application right now. Apologies. Harry Callion, Warren Callion Maddox, with the attorney for the applicant. This is Kampai LLC. This is located at 1492 Second Ave, between 77th and 78th. The principal is Massimo Lusardi. He owns a number of restaurants in the area. It's the Lusardi family. They have Lusardis. They have Uva next door, Corner Joint, the Nightly, Keys and Heels. So they've been operating in this neighborhood for many decades. Well-known family. This is a new restaurant. This used to be the Mighty Quinn's Barbecue. It was another establishment before that. I don't recall the name. This is a non-PA space. They have 1,600 square feet. They have 17 tables. They have 50 seats at the tables, 15 at the bar. They agree to abide by all. They've signed the affidavit. All of the photos and the notices have been posted, and photos of them are included in the application packet. Like I said, this previously established location. They agree to abide by ADA, and I apologize. Could you tell me the recitation again?
Oh, yeah, and then obviously they'll comply with all of the any SLA requirements, etc.
They agree to comply with all SLA requirements and so on. They have 4 restrooms, 2 customer restrooms, and 2 employee restrooms.
Great, thank you very much. Okay, do I have any members of the public on this item? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco and then Miles.
Thank you. I have a question. The question is, this is a new venue, is that correct?
No, this is previously licensed location.
No, no, I'm not referring that. This is a new location. This is a
New,
new
yes.
venue. Okay. So you doing some alteration in order to accommodate the new venue. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
You doing some alterations inside of the venue.
Some sound alterations?
Yeah, whatever alteration that you do inside,
Uh,
because probably you had to do a kitchen, you had to do tables, you had to do whatever you want to do.
well, the kitchen's already there. The alterations are all non-structural.
Oh, you don't planning to modify anything at all.
Well, nothing that it's all alt two. It's all alt two alterations. Alteration type two. There's nothing structural.
So
They're
you said alteration too. That's what
alteration.
you said. So you file in the Department of Buildings.
They will be filing, yes.
So with the condition that you file, I will support. Are you agreement with this stipulation?
Yes.
Thank you. I will support your application.
Great. Thank you, Marco. Miles?
Motion to approve as presented.
Actually, with Marco's
Oh,
stipulation.
with Marco's stipulation, sorry.
Okay, do I have some seconds? Yes, I'm seeing several hands. Great. So in that case, I'll go to the roll. There's a motion to approve as presented with the stipulation that obviously they'll file with DOB to for the alterations. Okay, if anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Okay, seeing none, that'll go as a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much, and good luck on the new location.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Okay, moving on to 1C. Do I have the representative for Shushu 1477 Second Avenue?
Yes, that's me, Robert Callahan from Michael Kelly's office.
How are you?
So this is a liquor license application for Shoo Shoo East LLC, doing business as Shoo Shoo East. We're located at 1477 Second Avenue, between 76th and East 77th Street. We'll be a restaurant serving international cuisine. We'll have 29 tables with 70 seats and a bar with 19 seats. Our hours of operation will be 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday through Friday, and 10:30 a.m. to midnight on Saturday. We'll provide light background music. For the customers, there are 2 restrooms. All entrances and restrooms will be ADA compliable. We have collected signatures of support from our neighbors, which we have given into the board. Albert and Reuven, who are the owners, currently operate the Shoo Shoo Nolita, which is located at 371 Broome Street. And they're doing very well and are very well liked by their neighbors. We'll abide by all required SLA requirements. And we'll take our posters down the day after the full board meeting.
Great, thank you very much. So first I'll go to, do I have any members of the public on this item? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco.
Yes, I have a question. The same question as before. Are you going to use the rear yard? Are you going to, since you're going to modify the place that you're going to file in the Department of Buildings? I'm asking this question is with one direction. Last meeting, Lori Boards, she was saying that everybody has to be in compliance with handicap accessibility, and the only way that we can be very sure is it has to be filed. DOB will check all these regulations. So this is what I'm asking the question.
Yeah, so there'll be no outdoor spaces, and it's just minor, no structural renovations, but we'll make sure that everything is filed properly.
You are going to file, that's correct. I mean, there's an alteration, a minor alteration, which is
anything that needs to be filed will be filed.
So you will comply with that, and you would like to have as a stipulation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, I will support your application. Thank you.
Thank you,
Marco. Miles.
Motion to approve with Marco's stipulation.
Okay, great. I see Judy's thumbs up and Sasha's. Okay, so let's go to the roll on this one. So if anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll go down as an approval. Okay, seeing none, this is an 11-0 approval. We're now up to 11. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on to the next item. Item 1D, this is for Barking Dog. This is an alteration application, and is for expansion into the municipal property. Do I have a representative of 1D?
That's me again.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I think we got the next four, so.
Okay.
Okay, so this is an alteration application to add the previously approved sidewalk cafe with 4 tables and 8 seats on the Third Avenue side. We've been at this location for about 14 years, at least 14 years. We have 55 seats and 2 restrooms inside. We'll follow all DOT rules and regulations. We will not block any fire department or utility access or equipment. And we will remove the posters the day after the full board meeting.
Great, thank you. Do I have any members of the public? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco.
Motion to approve as presented with the stipulation that he put it himself.
Okay, great.
Oh, I'm good.
I see Judy thumbs up. Great. So that's a second, and I'm happily to call a question. So let's go to the roll. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, give me an indicator. Okay, seeing none, 11-0 on this one as well. Thank you. And next, we're up to 1E, Maruzella.
Okay, so this is an alteration application to add the previously approved sidewalk seating of 6 tables and 12 seats. They've been there for over 15 years and there's no complaints that they're aware of. We have 58 seats and 2 restrooms inside. We'll follow all DOT rules and regulations. We will not block any fire department or utility access, and we will remove the posters the day after the full board meeting.
Okay, great. Do I have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none. Miles, then Marco.
Motion to approve is presented.
Okay, Marco.
I'm second.
Great. Okay, so let's call the question on here. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Okay, seeing none. On to the next one, which is Eli. 1F.
Okay, this is alteration application for Eat Madison 91 LLC, located at 26 East 91st Street, corner of Madison and between Madison and Fifth Avenues. It's an alteration to the liquor license to add previously approved sidewalk cafe with 10 tables and 20 seats on East 91st Street and 4 tables and 8 seats on Madison Avenue. They have 96 seats indoors with 2 restrooms. They'll follow all DOT rules and regulations, will not block any fire department or utility access or equipment, and we will remove the posters after the full board meeting. This location's been there for 10 years.
Sounds good. Do I have anyone from the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco.
Motion to approve as presented with the stipulations.
Okay, I saw a thumbs up from Miles, so if we seconds, great, then I will go to the roll here. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, please let me know. Okay, seeing none. That's 11-0 approval. Thank you. And now we're up to 1G. This is the Zabar 1064 Madison.
Yes, this is Eat is owned by Eli Zabar Inc., doing business as Eat at 1064 Madison between 80th and East 81st Street. They've been there for over 12 years. So we're doing an application to alter the liquor license. Years ago, they had hired somebody to add the space next door, which they currently and have been operating in. They were told that it went through and everything was fine, when in fact it did not. Whoever they hired did not do what they were supposed to do. So basically, we need to alter the liquor license to make the existing conditions compliant with all their rules and regulations. We have 25 tables and 68 seats in that area and 102 capacity. Overall, with this alteration, will not change or make larger what they have right now. It's just to get everything correct on the SLA side.
Okay, sounds good. Do I have anyone from the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, let's go to Marco.
Thank you. I have a question. You said that you have inside 105 tables or chairs. I'm sorry. Did I hear correctly?
Yeah, between the two spaces.
Between the inside and the outside. The two inside spaces is 101. Is that correct? Please
Yeah.
correct me. Oh, okay. So you know that, do you have, this is for outside or is?
No, this is the inside. So
As is the inside.
when they first started, it was one storefront. It had like 21 tables or 20.
Okay.
Then they hired somebody to do alteration to take the spot next door, which that area is the bigger area, which has 80 seats in it.
Okay.
So, and they were told it went through and it was correct, and so they were operating. Well, it turns out that this gentleman did not do his job, and now we're applying to the SLA. They requested that we apply so that everything's correct as far as with the license and the two spots.
But do you have the certificate of operations of PAA?
Public Assembly.
Yeah, they have a PA permit.
Okay, with that stipulation, if you have it, I will support the application. Thank you.
Okay, great. Judy?
I'm confused. How many seats are there?
There are 100 and just give me 1 second. 68 and I believe it's 91 seats, and they have 102 capacity.
This is all inside, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Anyone like to make a motion? Miles,
Motion to approve as presented
and with Marco's stipulation on the PA.
with Marcos. Yep.
Okay, Marco?
Second.
Great. Okay, great. We have a second, and I will call the question. So this is going to go to a vote. Motion to approve with the stipulation on the PA. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Otherwise, this will go as an 11-0 approval. Okay, so it is. Okay, next and last one in this category, 1H. This is for Jeremy.
I don't see the representative online, so I can reach out to them.
Okay, so we'll hold the Jeremy. Maybe they'll be back in time when we get to them on the outdoor space. Okay, so now we're moving on to category 2. These are new applications to the DOT for roadway or sidewalk cafe applications. So the first one up is item 2A. This is a DBA Green Kitchen.
That's me again.
Oh,
Robert.
great.
From Michael Kelly's office. So this is a sidewalk cafe application for 22 tables and 44 seats. We'll be using 7 feet 4 inches of a 19-foot sidewalk, leaving over 11 feet for pedestrians as clearance. We've been at the location for a little over 2 years. We have 60 seats inside with 2 restrooms. We'll follow all the DOT rules and regulations. We will not block any fire or utility access or equipment, and we'll remove the posters after the full board meeting.
Great. Okay, is anyone from the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, let's go to Miles, Marco, and Judy.
Motion to approve is presented.
Okay, Marco.
Second.
Okay, Judy. Oh, okay, she's great. So we'll say Judy's calling the question. Okay, so there's a motion to approve as presented. If you're voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. So Sasha, this is over 24, so I'm assuming you're a no, right? Okay. So 2A, this is going to be a 10 to 1 approval. So thank you very much. Next one, do we have 2B? This is for Bottega Restaurant, 1331. That's you again. Great.
This is a sidewalk application for TGD Group LLC doing business as Bottega. We're located at 1331 Second Avenue, East 70th to East 71st Streets. We will have 26 tables and 52 seats using 8 feet 10 inches of a 19-foot sidewalk, leaving over 10 feet of clearance for pedestrians. We're also the required distance from the fire department standpipe, which is a minimum of 5 feet. We're a little over that. We have 79 seats and 2 restrooms inside. We'll follow all the DOT rules and regulations. We will not block any fire department or utility access or equipment, and we will remove the posters after the full board meeting.
Okay, great. Do I have anyone from the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, let's go to Miles and then Marco.
Motion to approve is presented.
Okay, great. Marco?
I'm gonna second.
Great. Okay, so second, I will call a question. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause, this is over 24, so this will be a 10-1 unless there's anyone else voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining. Okay, great. 10 to 1 on 2B. Next, we're on 2C. We have Marinara Pizza. This is 1376 Lex.
Yes, that's me again, my last one of the evening.
Okay. Oh, shame. You should do them all.
This is a sidewalk cafe application for Gabby Operating Corp. located at 1376 Lexington Avenue, doing business as Marinara Pizza. We're between East 90th and East 91st Street. This sidewalk application is for 3 tables and 6 seats, using only 3 feet 4 inches of a 15-foot 9-inch sidewalk, leaving over 12 feet for pedestrians for their clearance. We'll be using small little cafe tables, 20 inches. They're not the standard 24 inches. And they've been at this location for a few years and seem to be very popular in the neighborhood. They have 10 seats inside and no customer restrooms. They don't have enough seating. Even with the cafe, they don't have enough seating to be mandated for customer seating. They have no liquor license. It's just a regular pizza place. We'll follow all the DOT rules and regulations. We will not block any fire department or utility access or equipment, and we will remove the posters after the full board meeting.
Great. Do I have anyone from the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco.
Thank you. Question. I know very well Lexington Avenue is 10 feet wide. And my concern is, I know that you try to pick even with an inch. That's what it is in the upper side. And you try to reduce the width of the width of the tables. Do you think it's gonna work over there? There is no protrusion from the facade, anything like that?
No,
That's a curiosity because otherwise you will be in compliance with DOT regulations.
yeah, it should work. The architect went out and measured the sidewalk was 15 feet 9 inches.
15 feet, 9 inches?
Edge of the building to the outer edge of the curb.
Oh, because the width, and that's what you need. The width of the sidewalk, which is 10 feet. All the Lexington Avenue is 10 feet.
That's not what the architect says, and that's not what's on the plans. I
It's just a look. It's very simple. You measure the width of the sidewalk. You don't the other one. Yes, you need to in order to organize better. But the only thing is, I know very well Lexington Avenue. All the sidewalks is 10 feet.
Well, all I can say, Marco, is that the DOT is going to go out there and
Right.
they're to themselves, and if there's any kind of problems, they're going to make us alter the plans that we have. But right now, the architect is telling me that that's how wide the sidewalk is, and that these tables will provide the proper clearance.
Well, thank you. I will support this application with the condition that DOT will make the final decision. Thank you.
Okay, great. Miles.
Motion to approve with Marco's stipulation.
Okay, great. And I see several thumbs up. Okay, so let's call the question here. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause, or abstaining, let me know. Okay, seeing none, this will go as an 11-0 approval since it's a small size. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, next we're up to item 2D. Do I have a representative for the Sefton?
You should have gotten a prompt to unmute. If you're having Zoom problems, you can just chat me. I'm gonna hit the button again. So if you get that prompt to unmute, just go ahead and click yes.
No,
Mm.
I thought I saw. Oh, he was here earlier. Maybe he stepped away.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come back to the Sefton. So then let's move on to item 2E as an Edward. Do I have the representative for Osteria Nando? This is a application, 7 tables, 14 chairs, 1589 Second Avenue. Oh, this is the one that they did not respond. Is that right, Jordan?
Yes.
Okay. And then their due date is now.
The
Yes.
13th.
Okay, so just so for committee members, this applicant did not submit materials, has not respond, and is not present. Their due date application is 9/13. Therefore, we need to make a motion. Our typical approach is to disapprove, but Marco, I'll let you speak to that.
Thank you. Motion to disapprove.
Okay, great. Miles, second. Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and call a question on this. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause, this is a disapproval given the non-submission of materials and not being present. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause, let me know. Okay, so this is a 11-0 disapproval. Okay, great. Okay, I still don't see Tim, so I'll keep going for the moment. Let's go to 2F. Do I have a representative for the Merchants Cigar Bar, 1125 First Avenue? This is sidewalk, 6 tables, 12 benches.
Hi, yes, I'm Trey Cohen. I'm representing them.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
So we actually came before this committee in July because we have two DBAs, Merch Cigar Bar and Turtle Park, and just long story short, we had some confusion with the DOT, I think stemming from the two DBAs where we thought we were already approved by the DOT, they approving our plans, which is why we came before the board, got approval from this committee and the full board, but then they just came back to us saying because there's an error with it and they had us adjust our sidewalk cafe slightly where we had our tables perpendicular to the restaurant before, and now they're parallel to increase the sidewalk, the passageway. Originally, it was 8 feet, but it needs to be 10 with the changes now 10 feet. So otherwise, everything is the same from our previous application, which was approved. We just adjusted our tables to increase the passageway.
Okay, so now they're parallel instead of perpendicular.
Correct.
Okay, understood. First, do I have any members of the public? Seeing none, I'll go to Marco and then to Judy.
Yeah, I have a question. Basically, DOT is requesting to modify your proposal. Is that correct?
Yes, because we had some confusion just with we have two DBAs, both Mercer Garber and Tribble Park, and we had two different DOT advisors reach out to us, and there was just confusion because of that. So we thought we were previously approved, but then they told us we need to fix it to have a larger passageway of 10 feet.
So you're going to follow the recommendations
Yeah,
that
we already rotated the tables.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I will recommend, I will support your application. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judy,
Move to approve.
great. I see several thumbs up here, which I'll take as seconds. Okay, and then I will go ahead and call the question. So we're gonna go to the roll. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Tina,
I would just want, I'm not gonna vote against. I just was correcting. I think we've been at 10, not 11, just for like record keeping for board members on. I don't know if we lost someone.
yes, who did we lose? Me, Marco, Sasha, Bill's here, DJ, Robin, you, Tina, Judy, Miles is here. Oh, we lost Evan. Okay, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay, so but you're voting yes on that one, yeah? Okay, great. So there's a 10-0. Okay, great. That's approved. Thank you, Trey.
Thank you.
All right, moving on. We have next item is 2G. This is for Anita Gelato, outdoor application sidewalk, 6 tables, 12 chairs.
Yes, correct. My name is Liat. I'm here for Anita USA Inc., DBA as Anita Gelato. We're here for 7 years. We're asking for 6 small tables, 12 chairs. We are going to comply with all the rules, not blocking any fire utilities, and we're going to take off all of the flyers after September 13.
Great, thank you very much. Do I have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco, then Miles.
Motion to approve with the stipulations that herself put to the restaurant. Thank you.
Okay, great. Miles, I'm assuming that's where you were going to second that. Great. Okay, so we have a second, and I'll call a question. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining on this one, do let me know. Okay, so that's a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much. Okay, moving swiftly along. Next item, 2H. Do I have the representative for Pascalou, 1308 Madison? This is a sidewalk cafe, 2 tables, 4 chairs. Pascalou?
Hi, my name is Nina Nevens. I'm here on behalf of Pascalou. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm here on behalf of Pascalou, LLB Corp. DBA, Pascalou 1308 Madison. I am not the applicant, but the applicant is my aunt, Lottie Baglin, and being a small family-owned and operated business, she's had a emergency with an employee and has to work tonight. So I'm here in her stead. I'm also the landlord of the commercial spaces at this building and a member of the board of 26 East 93rd. This is a application for 2 tables on the sidewalk. They will take up 2 feet 10 inches of the 12 feet 10 inches sidewalk. It complies with all DOT rules and regulations. It does not block any fire access or utilities. We leave the 8 feet 10 inches for pedestrian traffic. And this business has been in operation since 1981. And we have had a sidewalk permit for these 2 tables in the past, pandemic, this was the normal 2 tables that we'd had since sidewalk permits were issued. And so we're just asking to go back to that standard which we'd had before. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Nina. Do I have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, then I will go to Miles, Marco, and Judy.
Motion to approve is presented, and I wish you luck with the issue that's going on.
Thank you.
Great. Marco?
Second, and good luck.
Okay, great. All right, so then I will go ahead and call the question. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause, or abstaining, do let me know. No, not voting for cause or abstaining, and I see now we're back at 11. Okay, great. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so now let's circle back to 2D because I hear the representative from Sefton has joined us.
Hey,
1378.
yeah, how you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm okay. Sorry, I stepped away for a minute, so I missed you guys.
No problem. All right, just give us a little rundown of your application.
Okay, so we're just for outdoor seating for 3 small tables, and each of those tables are going to have 3 chairs.
Okay, great.
Students.
Oh, so just one quick question. Do you mind coming on off camera or on camera, I should say?
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, thank you. The board likes to see lovely faces, so thanks for coming on. Okay, do I have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, let's go to Miles and Marco.
Motion to approve is presented.
Okay, Marco.
Thank you. Second.
Okay, great. So that's a motion to approve as presented. Second, I will call a question. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, that's going to go in 11-0 approval. Thanks, Tim.
Great, thanks very much.
All right, bye. Okay, next up, we are up to 2I. This is the Third Avenue Ale House, 1644 Third Avenue, outdoor application, 18 tables, 36 chairs.
Hello. My name is Chloe Patelis. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. Good evening. I'm representing 92nd and 3rd Restaurant Corp., DBA Third Avenue Ale House. Our business has been established since 2012, so 13 years on the corner of 92nd Street and 3rd Avenue. Our cafe will be 18 tables with 36 chairs, leaving 8 feet of pedestrian clearance. We won't be blocking any fire hydrants, the Link NYC kiosk, or any DOT utility structures, tree beds, or curb cuts. And we will remove the posters after 9/18.
Great. Okay, do you have any members of the public on this one? All right, seeing none, let's go to Miles.
Motion to approve is presented.
Okay, great. Marco?
Thank you. Second.
Okay, great. So I'm going to call the question, and since this is over 24, it'll be, unless there's anyone else voting no, not voting for cause, letting me know. Otherwise, this will be a 10-1 approval with Sasha as the one. Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening.
Okay, next, do I have the representative for 2J Mato Express? This is 1353 Second Avenue, 4 tables, 8 chairs, sidewalk.
Yes, hi, good evening.
Hi there.
My name is Eli Naim, and I represent Naim Mato 1353 LLC. We're doing business as Mato Espresso. We are located at 1353 Second Avenue, which is Second Avenue between 72nd and 71st Street, mid-block on the north side. We have been here for 4 years. We are a small grab-and-go cafe with no tables or chairs inside. We would like to place 4 small tables and 8 chairs in a space of 10 by 9.6 feet. Second Avenue has a sidewalk clearance of 20 feet, and this would leave 10 feet of clearance for pedestrians. Our plan complies with all DOT rules and regulations. We will not block any fire department access or utility access. And we will, of course, remove all of the posters that we put up after 9/18.
Okay, great. Thank you. Do I have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, then I will go to Marco, then to Sasha.
Thank you. Motion to approve as presented.
Okay, Sasha?
I'm just curious. I see last year it looks like there were only 2 tables in that same space. Is there a difference in how it's being structured this year versus last year? Because last year it looks like on Google Maps, September 2024, it was like 2 tables and maybe 3 chairs at each. And does that really comfortably fit here?
Oh, can we unmute Eli?
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Hi. I'm not sure which tables you're referring to, but the tables we have now are pretty small. I mean, we measured them, and they're 4 chairs. I mean, it all fits within this enclosure that is going to be put around the boundaries of our space.
Yeah, no, I understand that I'm still going to vote yes. I just know this, like, I've been to this location. It's a tight space. So I'm curious looking at the Google map of seeing only 2 tables there, how you even fit 4 tables there as well. So I was just curious about that because I know it is a very small storefront, but I will be voting yes. So second for Marco.
I had a feeling someone might have a question like this. On part of my application, I put a picture of
I
what
did, yes, I saw it.
the red tables and the red chairs. So it just,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it fits, it fits. I know it's not drawn to scale. I was just curious.
yeah. No, thank you.
Very much. Marco?
And thank you so much. Point of information. I appreciate Sasha that second one, but she spoke first. She has to second and then speak. So there is no motion. Somebody can put a motion.
Okay.
My motion is not carried because nobody second. Thank you.
Okay, we'll let Judy do the honors.
I did second, had my thumb up, but I'll make the motion again. Move to approve.
Okay, great. I'm seeing several thumbs up here in support as seconds. Okay. And then I will call the question. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. And double check, we're still at 11. Yes, we're still at 11. Okay, so 11-0 approval. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Judy. Okay, next up is 2K. This is Mezzaluna Associates, 1295 3rd Avenue, and this is for Sidewalk Cafe, 3 tables, 6 chairs. I'll check, but I don't believe the representative is here. The applicant also did not submit materials and is not present, and they have a due date coming up of September 8th. Therefore, we need to take an action, and I will welcome actions. Miles.
Motion to disapprove.
Okay, great. Do I see thumbs up? Yes, I see several thumbs up. Okay, great. Sorry, Marco, you have your.
Thank you. I am going to call the question. Somebody second.
Sounds great. Judy, do you have a comment? Great.
On these ones where people aren't here, maybe we should just wait until the end to do these disapprovals because they may show up.
I take your point, but I actually believe they were also not present last month and they haven't even conferred or communicated with Jordan. So
Okay.
let's take it. If they come back, I'm happy to reopen it, but let's just go with that. So thank you, Marco, for calling the question. So in this case, I will go to the roll, Miles, before I go to the roll.
Sorry, I just have to. Did they submit materials or no?
They did not submit materials.
Okay.
Nope,
Okay,
they've been silent, so I doubt they will show up.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, if anyone's voting no, not vote. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining on this disapproval, let me know. Otherwise, it will go as an 11-0 disapproval. And of course, if they do show up, we can revisit. Okay, so 0. Great. Next up, item 2L. Do I have the representative for LPQ 1592 First Avenue? And this is for 12 tables, 24 chairs.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony
Hi.
Fernandez. How you doing?
Good.
Representing the APQ, 1592 First Avenue, NY LLC. We're doing business as a Le Pain Quotidien. Belgian bakery. We've been around for about more than a decade in this location. We serve all types of pastries, fresh bread, and are just applying to just continue our 12 chairs and 12 tables and 24 chairs. Of course, we agree to follow all SLA requirements.
Okay, great. Do I have anyone from the public on this item? Okay, seeing no one from the public, let's go to Marco.
Thank you. I would like to put a motion and then to speak. The motion will be to approve.
Okay, great. You have several thumbs up as well. Oh, Marco is somehow muted.
Thank you. I think you had to do a better presentation because I know very well the venue. You cover First Avenue as well as 83rd Street. So this is why you have so many chairs. Otherwise, you won't be able to fit, and that's you had to explain. And I bought the bread over there always, so I know very well. Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, so we got a motion to approve, and I saw several thumbs up on this, so I'll call the question, and let's go to the roll. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Sasha, this is right at 24, so I'm putting you as a yes. Great. Okay, so that's an 11-0. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thanks. Okay, next up, we have Lyra of New York, DBA Luke's Bar and Grill, 1394 3rd Avenue, and this is for 4 tables, 8 chairs.
So not seeing the representative that I corresponded with, I'll reach out and see if they're having trouble getting in on the Zoom.
Okay, so we'll come back to 2M. Okay, then let's go to 2N. This is Mimi's Pizza, 217 East 86, 3 tables, 6 chairs.
Nicole, you should have gotten a prompt to unmute. Not sure if I can send it again. If you're having Zoom software problems, feel free to chat me. Send it again.
I think we have Nicole now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm not sure if it's our turn. I just lost connection. I'm so sorry.
You came back just at the right time, so you are on.
Okay, perfect. Hi guys. So I'm here presenting Mimi 86 Corp, located at 217 East 86th Street. It's a pizzeria that has been proudly serving the community for the last 6 years. We're requesting approval for the Sidewalk Cafe, for 3 tables, 6 chairs, and 2 high tables. The cafe will be operating strictly within DOT's permitted hours, and will be providing neighbors a modest outdoor dining option. The whole idea is to get expansion to the inside. There's not much of a seating area within the establishment, and also to increase and maintain financial stability for the business, ensuring it remains a strong part of the neighborhood.
Okay, great. And then just reminder to take down the postings after the full board meeting date.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have anyone from the public on this one? Okay, seeing none. Marco?
Thank you. I have a question. Do you have a bathroom inside for the employees?
Yes, there's a restroom inside.
Are you going to provide also this bathroom for the patrons?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I will
It's
support your
available for
application.
patrons.
Thank you so much. I will support your application. I cannot put a motion because I just spoke.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
I'm taking motions. Judy?
Move to approve.
Okay, great. I see several thumbs up. DJ?
Yes, I want to second the motion.
Okay, we have a second, so why don't you call a question?
Oh, call the question.
Great. All right, so is motion to approve as presented. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, we're still 11. That's 11-0 yes. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Likewise. Um, okay. Jordan, let me know when we get if we get 2M back.
Yes, sounds good. I just reached out, so I'll let you know if I get a response.
Okay, no problem. On to 2O as an Oscar, Luke's Lobster 2 LLC, 242 East 81st Street. If they're the same, then they might not be on either, but
No, it's a different company. My name's Will
great.
Brown. I'm a representative of Luke's Lobster. This is for 242 East 81st Street. We're just looking to put tables and 4 chairs right outside our space. We have turned in all the paperwork and in compliance. We will follow whatever laws have been put out. We will take down all the posters after the full board meeting.
Great. Do I have any members of the public on this application? Okay, seeing none, I'll go to Marco and then Judy.
Motion to approve with the stipulation that he mentioned.
Okay, great. Judy?
Second.
Okay, great. So we have several thumbs up, seconds. All right, so I'll call the question and go to the roll. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, seeing none, this will be an 11-0 approval. Thank you very much, Will.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Okay, so now we're up to item 2P, but this is also with item 1H. Do we have the representative for Jeremy? Yes, I see Jeremy there. So again, the reminder, this is 2 items. The first was 1H, which is just the alteration to the SLA application for the expansion into the municipal space. And then 2P is the actual application for the Sidewalk Cafe for 6 tables, 11 chairs. So Jeremy, go ahead and give us the whole spiel, and then we'll do the 2 votes separately, even though.
Sure. So Jeremy Scheller here. Hi, everyone from Essex Market Leasing Corp., DBA Jeremy's at 1652 2nd Avenue. We are looking for an application for 4 chairs, 2 tables to reach out to municipal space. We will not be blocking any fire hydrants or access and not blocking any utilities either. Yeah.
Take down the signs.
Oh, we'll take down the signs as well. Yeah.
Great. Okay, do we have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, let's go to Judy first.
Move to approve.
Okay, so let's make that the move to approve for the 1H first. Okay, Marco.
I'm gonna second.
Okay, great. So we have a motion to approve and a second. I'm going to call a question on the SLA 1H. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, so that's going to go down as a yes. And now let's vote on the 2P, which is the actual tables and chairs. So Judy, one more time.
Move to approve.
Great. And I see several thumbs up on that. Okay, thank you. So I'll call a question on 2P. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, seeing none again, this will go in as 11-0 approval. Thank you much, and have a good night and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, good. We're making good progress here. Now we are up to item 2Q. This is Serena's 1268 2nd Avenue, 6 tables, 14 chairs. Do I have the representative of Serena's?
Hassan, you should have gotten a prompt to unmute. Try it again. Once again, if you are having Zoom software problems, feel free to chat me or send me an email. But I'm not seeing the unmute go through.
That's for Hassan?
Yeah.
Okay, I see him moving his lips. Let's see.
Oh, let's see. Try one more time. I'll message him.
He may be double muted.
I don't know if he's getting it.
Yeah. All right, I will let you chat with him and then I will move on to the next one for the moment.
Okay.
So moving on to 2R, this is Bua Thai, 1611 2nd Avenue, and this is 10 tables, 20 chairs. Do I have the representative for Bua Thai 2R?
Can you hear me okay?
There we go. Yes, we can hear you.
Hi everyone. How are you? My name is Natapong Sangsuri. I'm representing Sri Chai INC, DBA Bo Thai Ramen NYC, Bo Thai Ramen and Robata Grill. The address is 1611 2nd Avenue, between 83 and 84. We will comply with the SLA and all the regulation. And we'll remove the poster after 9/18.
Okay, great. Do I have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, then let's go to Miles.
Motion to approve as presented.
Okay, great. I see several thumbs up. Okay, so that's a second. In that case, I will call the question and go to the roll. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, I think it looks like we're at 10 now. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, we lost Taina. Okay, so that goes a 10-0 approval. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Have a good evening.
Good day. Should I just leave?
Yes, you're welcome to depart. Yeah, you're good on your application.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. All right, so let's try again on 2Q. This is for Serena. Let's see if we're
Sent it again, Hassan. Let me know if you see it, and if you click the yes button as it comes up, and then it should unmute you. You can also try calling in on your phone, and then I can unmute you from your phone as well. And you'll use the same link that was in the Zoom link that you got after you completed the sign-in. But yeah, it's not unmuting.
all right. Well, let's keep working on it. We'll come back. So
Okay.
let's go to 2S San Mateo, 1716 2nd Avenue. This is a sidewalk, 25 tables and 50 chairs.
This one is also from August, and they didn't submit any materials.
Oh, they did not. And they're not here?
No.
Well then. Okay. So applicant not present, no materials, San Mateo. Miles? And also the date on this one is, what is the date?
The date on this one was 8/30. We already sent a committee resolution for August. We were just re-inviting the ones who were disapproved for non-attendance to September again to give them another opportunity.
Okay. Okay, well then we'll just follow the course. Miles, sorry, go ahead.
Motion to disapprove.
Okay. Marco? I see several thumbs up there.
call the question.
Okay, great. All right, so this is a motion to disapprove, non-appearance, no materials. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. And we are at 10. Okay. Next up, let's go to 2T, Via Quadrono. This is 25 East 73rd Street. This is a roadway cafe, 4 tables, 8 chairs. Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin McGrath. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't see it. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay, great. Okay, Kevin McGrath for Via Codrono, 25 East 73rd Street, between Madison and Fifth Avenue. This is an application for roadway dining with 4 tables and 6 chairs. It covers 125 square feet. It doesn't obstruct the fire department or any first people. We were here in March, and at that time there was opposition to the sidewalk cafe, and at that time I said I was withdrawing the sidewalk cafe. It was understood by the city that I was removing both applications, but the city and our office reviewed it. They have the application for only for the roadway, and that's the only one we're doing.
Okay, so no more sidewalk, just the roadway. 4 tables, 8
sorry?
chairs. Yeah, so you're just doing the roadway now, no more
Yes.
sidewalk. Okay, 4 tables, 8 chairs. Okay. Do I have any members of the public? I believe I do.
I
Yes.
believe you have people from the
Yes. Okay, so let's go members of the public first. Let's go Locke Potter, then Erica, then Lisa, then Gerard, or Dan Gerard. So Locke, go ahead.
Thank you. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Awesome. We prepared a really short PowerPoint presentation to try to make this as concise as possible. Would it be okay if I share that for the board to see?
Yes, Jordan, if you can allow him that would be fine.
Yes, I just allowed for screen sharing, so you should be good to go.
Awesome. Are folks able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. As Kevin mentioned, we were here in March, and at that time, VQ had submitted a clearly inaccurate application and misrepresented the distances outside the dimensions, and it totally failed to comply with the reg. My understanding was Mr. McGrath withdrew his application entirely for both a roadway and a sidewalk, notwithstanding what he said tonight. But setting that issue aside, I just want to, quickly and under 4 minutes, step through sort of the same kinds of issues we're facing once again. Our family is owned in the house right next door to this. We've been there 4 generations. This isn't Madison Avenue. It's a residential block between Madison and Fifth. It's the only restaurant on 73rd Street from Central Park to Lex. The proposal can't meet the regs. I'll show you in a sec. Outdoor dining, it's inconsistent with the character of this block entirely. And really, in our view, outdoor dining setups are a privilege. They're not a right. And we've been dealing with severe and unsafe sidewalk crowding, rats, trash issues, constant rule violations for years. We've tried to work with them on those things, and we've just gotten nowhere. And we just think that past is prologue on this, and we're hoping the board will disapprove of this. So their cafe is limited to the restaurant frontage. That's in the rules. It's clear. Look at their proposal. Clearly, it's going to extend to the building entrance next door. Clearly too long. This would be the line. You can see it in the photos they submitted. They're trying to extend it past this door right here. That alone should mean that the board disapproves of this application. In addition, that would leave them with only 7 feet 10 inches. But the bottom line is they're asking for something like twice that. And they also ask for the max permissible 8-foot width on a roadway cafe. But this is a narrow street. The rules are clear. Page 21 of the rules, they need 15 feet for emergency vehicles to pass. We've been out there, we've measured the road width. In fact, they haven't submitted anything contrary. Their diagram doesn't have the road width. It's 29 feet, 2 inches wide. There's cars parked on the opposite side of the street. You subtract the distance those cars need, the width for those cars, the proposed width of their proposed roadway cafe, and you're left with just 5 feet 8 inches. They're asking for way more than that. There's just not room for 4 tables here. Their proposal asks for 4 tables. There's not the length, there's not the width. On those bases alone, I think it should be rejected. The board should disapprove of it. In addition, all of these roadway cafe setups need to comply with ADA access requirements. The way their tables are set up, they can't. There's no way for somebody to get in here and have the necessary 5-foot turning radius. For that reason, too, we think it should be denied. But any one of these reasons would alone be enough here. This is I've included a diagram we did on our own, but I'll let folks review that later if they would like. Again, these are the photos in their own application. It's quite clear they're trying to extend beyond their restaurant frontage. That's impermissible. These are the rules. In case folks want to take a look at them, they're quite clear. In addition to that, there's a bunch of other reasons we think this should be rejected. We've been dealing with outdoor dining at this location since 2020. We took it down in March after they withdrew their application at that hearing. But that's the only time in the last 5 years it's been down. Historically, with their outdoor dining setup, there's a huge amount of congestion and crowding, safety risk. We've seen wheelchairs not be able to get through. We've seen strollers not be able to get through. Got a video I'll show you in a sec where that was, stroller can't get through. Pedestrians can't pass. If they've had a menu right outside our steps as we come out our door, it's just right in your face. Trash issues have historically been a real problem here. Rats, I've got some pictures. Lighting in the public tree right there. There's a tree box. Got lighting in it. Constant impermissible use of the furnishing zone right up next to the sidewalk. These are the rules on trash, rats, and removing the flooring regularly. The rules are clear. Their proposal fails to meet the rules, even on its face. And historically, they've totally failed to meet the rules or just to be good neighbors. This is our entrance to our house, right between all these folks where they're standing. The picture on the right, they've just had setups in the furnishing zone for years. Here's a video. Not recent, but it's not unusual either. That strollers can't get through. Any one of these reasons would be enough alone, cumulatively, and what we've been dealing with for 5 years here. We just don't think it's the right location for outdoor dining. And we're asking that the board vote to disapprove of this application.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation, Locke. Appreciate it. Okay.
This is Kevin McGrath.
Hey, Kevin, do you wanna address any of those items?
Yes. The photos that were just shown are not recent photos. They were prior to our application before. The video is not a recent one either. We've complied with all the rules and regulations. This gentleman who's opposing it is a person who has a home adjacent to the restaurant. He's put it up for sale. He hasn't been able to sell it. So he's a person who has an adverse interest to us. But what he's shown you tonight is not the conditions that appear today or in recent history.
Okay. So let's go on to Lisa D.
Hi, my name is Lisa DiStefano, and I am showing up tonight. I saw a flyer. I'm a frequent patron of Via Cadrone, and I just wanted to call and say that I have been enjoying this restaurant for many years, both indoors and out, but I think that the indoor really adds a special element to the restaurant and the experience, and would love to continue to support these guys. And I think it's a real needed space in the neighborhood. I'd also, in regards to the last person who spoke, I would just be curious, you mentioned multiple times vermin issues. Is there anything that has been documented on that? Is it just hearsay at this point on some of the questions or some of the things he was saying? So, but my vote is yes. If, as a patron, I'd love to continue to see them have an outdoor space.
Thank you, Lisa. Next, I'll go to Dan Gerard or Gerard Dan.
Yes, thank you. I live on 94th Street and Park Avenue, but have an interest in the house and actually have an office there. So I'm there quite often. The rat holes, Lisa, are very prevalent. If you go there now, you'd be astounded. They're all over, and they were never there before Via Quadrono's outdoor dining. I personally planted fall bulbs and summer annual plants, and they were all destroyed. I guess they were eaten, I don't know. But it's really quite an extraordinary thing. I like gardening. I spent some time with that. It was completely ruined. If I want to quickly address the ADA. If it is going to be ADA, and the attorney Robert Callahan, for instance, on other applications mentions the architect, et cetera. These drawings are absurd. They're completely out of sync with reality, as Locke Potter has demonstrated. They're not accurate. So respectfully, Mr. McGrath, you don't have a drawing that reflects the actual conditions, so the board should not be weighing in on misrepresentation. Additionally, if you could possibly get a turning radius for a wheelchair within that space, you could not have a ramp, so you would have to have a floor, an elevated floor with the 8 inches from the curb to allow clear running. And that would be an additional sort of massive rat attraction. I'm sorry, but we live right next to it. I work right next to it. People walk by it all the time. Please go look at it. I'm sorry, I won't go on forever, but yeah, if you go there right now, because actually I was in Midtown and I walked past it all the way to 94th, and I just had a quick look. I was late for this. But right now, there are lights in the tree, right, in the tree pit in front of it, advertising their location. There's scaffolding up because the landlord has some issues. But they're using the scaffolding to put a very large banner advertising Via Quadrono. Brilliant, but not legal, right? Additionally, the menu right now is over on the sidewalk near the curb. It's not even in front of their establishment. They have repeatedly demonstrated that they flaunt the law. They do not operate within the law or as a good neighbor. And we early on during COVID, I want to very clearly say, we helped them. We wanted them to stay going and all this because they were going to fold because it's a small restaurant inside. And we tried to help, but they took advantage of it, and it's upsetting. So I guess I should just say that I respectfully request the members of the board to deny this application completely. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Well, with reference to the last speaker, these dimensions are correct. They're not architecturally certified, but we can get an architect to certify these. These are the measurements.
Okay. Just for time, I'm gonna move on forward to the next member of the public. So let's go to Warren St. John.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi there. I've been a longtime patron of Via Quadrono. I usually go there about once a week with my son. I've been going there since he was in a stroller. And he's now, I just turned 11. And the staff and the people at the restaurant have been incredible and kind. I want to say a couple things. First of all, I don't think the committee should make any decisions based on representations from a video that don't reflect what's being proposed now. I mean, the video that was shown is completely irrelevant because that's not what's before the committee. That's something from long ago that is not there anymore. Number two, as it regards rats, there's been there. So this is a block from Central Park. There are rats in New York, as we all know. Around the corner at the Apple store, there have been lengthy and very laborious rat mitigation efforts around the tree pits around Madison Avenue. This has nothing to do with Via Quadrono. This is Manhattan, near Central Park, where rats go, and that's just life in the city. I take my son to the playground at 72nd and 5th, and going into the playground, we see rats in Central Park. It's a running joke. You see them as often as squirrels. Zero to do with Via Quadrono, despite the apocalyptic testimony you heard earlier. And look, when you look at that sidewalk with the tables outside, what you see are a bunch of New Yorkers enjoying incredible weather, a relatively affordable restaurant in a neighborhood where there are not many of those, where you can dip in and have a quick sandwich on the way to the park. It's a lovely place. And what we're seeing here in this sort of apocalyptic kind of portrayal of the nightmare of having, God forbid, some people on the sidewalk or, the occasional rat on the Upper East Side, is a little bit ridiculous and doesn't really reflect what happens there. So I really strongly hope that the board will approve this. Tables are delightful and add a lot of life and character to the neighborhood. And I think the restaurant deserves the same sort of it needs to be afforded the same sort of permissions that the other restaurants that we've heard from tonight should as well.
All right.
So thank you.
Thank you, Warren. Okay, next go to Chris Gerard.
You should be unmuted now.
Hello?
I just stepped away.
I see that he unmuted, but I can't hear any audio.
Chris, are you there?
Oh, yeah, stepped away, I think.
All right, let's come back to Chris. Locke, I'm going to skip over you since you already spoke. Let me get the people that haven't spoken yet. Let's go to Charlie Gerard.
Is that me?
That is you.
Okay. I'm part of the same family that owns that house, and I also, in general, like if I were a patron of the restaurant, I'm not really complaining about that. The problem is the round the clock reality of it, which was the rats and the garbage. And then the issues of length and width and whether it actually fits its print. They submitted the same image last time. They now put in the word neighbor for where we are instead of acting like it's on the corner. But what's left is a close enforcement of the actual rules. And based on that, we feel that they have broken them consistently in the past. We're concerned they would break them in the future. And so we ask there be a close focus on the width and the length because they don't have the space they're assuming they have. The application in that sense is incorrect. And to that, we just add the fact that there are issues more so at night when it's closed, rats, garbage, cleanliness, maintenance, and acceptability for the immediate neighborhood. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Charlie. Okay. So skipping over Locke for now. Valerie, are you speaking as a member of the public or as a committee?
Oh, I'm committee. I'm actually I didn't want to interrupt Abraham. I've been on since the first disapproval memo, so the disapproval motion. So I'm really your silent 12.
Okay.
Or 11 when you went down to 10. So
Okay, I will note that. Thank you very much.
okay.
Okay,
I'll
great.
wait till the public is finished.
Sounds good. Okay, let's go to Allison.
Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are.
Hi, I just wanted to speak to the fact that the diagram isn't correct. or it does not adhere to the rules. They have extended it past the front of the restaurant, and the rules specify that it cannot go that far to the east. It can only be in front of the actual restaurant frontage. And it can't go that far to the west. It extends beyond the front, and it cannot move farther to the east because of that manhole cover. And furthermore, I am concerned about the street clearance for cars and emergency vehicles. So I do not think that this application adheres to the rules. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Allison. All
Mr.
right.
Chair.
Yes.
With respect to the manhole cover, it is on the diagram and it is 20 inches from the outside of the outdoor dining. And the measurements are correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, I see Chris is still not there. Locke, I'm going to let you speak one more time, but just be brief, please, because you did have a good amount of time already.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We had a member of the public comment and ask whether the RAD issues were unsubstantiated. There have been a ton of 311 requests submitted. They're substantiated in that way. There's also photos in the presentation I sent, and we have additional photos as well. They're very much substantiated. In addition to that, I just haven't heard a responsive point to the idea, just the defect on its face of the application, that it can't extend beyond the restaurant. It does in their own diagram. It's a non-compliant application. Thank you.
Great, thanks. Okay.
Mr. Chair, this is in compliance and there is no proof or videos that show that there's any garbage outside or there's any congested on the sidewalk or on the street, and the street is measured correctly and it gives adequate space for fire equipment to go by.
Okay.
So these allegations are not proven, they're just allegations.
Okay, understood. Thank you very much. All right, Allison, very quickly, and then I'll go to my committee members.
Very quickly, I just wanted to address what Mr. McGrath said. I'm not disputing the measurements that you have put on this diagram. I see the manhole on the cover on there, and I see that it's 20 feet from the east side of the proposed roadway cafe. All I was saying is the roadway cafe cannot move more to the east because of that manhole cover. Furthermore, I think you would agree that it is too far to the west because it extends beyond the frontage of the restaurant, which is a requirement of the rules. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's go to committee members. Let's go Marco, Sasha, Miles, DJ.
Thank you. One of the issues that always I ask that if the restaurant is compliance with the rules and regulations of DOT is because most of the drawings are very poor done. Very hard to make a decisions and a comment about that. So the only thing is I rely on DOT judgment. If you want to do something right, Mr. Graf or counselor, you should hire a surveyor. He can provide the right information for us so we can make a good judgment. That is my first point. The other point is, yes, there are two persons that spoke. And the issue basically, we are not planning to go close this or to disapprove the venue, the internal use of the venue. On the contrary, they can keep using. The issue right here is just only what is for our community to address the proposal. Now, the rats is unacceptable under any conditions. Personally, myself, I think it's wrong. should take care a long time ago and you missed. And I think in order to make a good judgment, you should present properly, and you're a good counselor that you can advise properly your client to do the right thing. Myself, I will go against this application. Thank you.
Thank you, Marco. Sasha?
Thank you. So I do remember this application way back in March, and Mr. Potter's full presentation at the time, which I know is reused. But while I agree with everyone about the diagram in this application looks misleading and that the actual outdoor space extends beyond the frontage of the restaurant, I kind of want to dig into the mention about rats because we as a board do not look at rat complaints as a yes or no for applications. I could tell you every applicant we get on Second Avenue has rats all over it. Like my entirety of Yorkville is a rat reservoir. So I'm not really sure if we should be taking rats into consideration. That's part of why I have my special number of why I don't approve after a certain amount, but I think it's difficult to take that into account in this specific example when we know this is a problem. However, I don't think rats should be kind of normalized. To me, the bigger issue here is that they're extending well beyond the restaurant frontage, and that's something in in their application it's that 16 inches of the barrier definitely beyond the frontage, and it looks like some of the seating as well. And therefore, can they even have these seats? Do I think 4 tables is going to make or break a rat situation? No. But I think as a board, if we're considering rats here, then we'd need to consider it with other applications as well and say, you know, tell us how many 311 complaints you have. And this is an instance that just because this is off of Madison Avenue doesn't mean, oh, it's residential and, we don't want to deal with that problem because those of us on first, second, third Lex, we are in the trenches with rats, and that never comes up in our applications, much like when we spoke about bathrooms and access. Once we start questioning that and bringing that into the discussion, we need to do that for everyone. However, because of the diagram issue here, I would still vote no, but I'd like to kind of ground those here that maybe live on Fifth and Madison and Park, that we don't take rats into consideration down the hill, and therefore, that shouldn't be a mitigating factor here as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Sasha.
I appreciate the comments made about the rats. We are in a restaurant business and we do everything to prevent rats. The last thing that we would ever do would be to encourage the rats population. So to discuss rats at Via Quadrono is a non-issue. We are fighting the rats even with more fervor than anybody on the street, because we're in a restaurant business. We can't afford to have our clientele see rats in our place. So it's not that we're encouraging it, we're doing everything to discourage the rats.
Thank you, Kevin. Miles.
Thank you. I really like what Sasha said, and I appreciate what the counselor said. However, I think a lot of people here, including the neighbors and me myself personally, if there's any certain specifics that you could potentially give, actions that the business took to combat the rat situation, because that's seemingly a recurring problem that a lot of people care for, any certain actions taken. And then secondly, I would also really like to echo something that Marco said about bringing in a proper architect or surveyor for the proper diagrams, in order to make sure that they are drawn to scale and that they accurately reflect what the business wants, so there's not a dispute over the drawings. So I think that's something that should be taken into account.
I appreciate the comments that you've made and Marco made. And if this committee would allow me to adjourn this hearing and to put it on for the next month, I will make sure that an architect certifies this and also inform, although it's not part of this application, we will inform the committee what we're trying to do to prevent rats. And we'd also like to be part of any committee. We do talk to our neighbors on Madison Avenue about the problem, but
Okay.
don't have any solution.
We will accept your withdrawal holdover, and we will happily hear you at the next month.
Thank you very much, and thank you for all your time.
Thank you. Okay. Judy, Valerie, Marco, given that they've withdrawn, do you still want to speak? Okay, Judy put her hand down. Let's go Valerie, then Marco.
Yeah, I just when they come back with two things, I believe that the restaurant has an A rating from the Department of Health right now. So I think that's important to note, regardless of how many rats live on every block in New York City. Um, I think we should, at least give them the benefit of the doubt. They have a restaurant. I don't know what their rating is, but maybe when their attorney comes back, he can just make a note of that. I feel like we've sort of maligned the restaurant, not maligned the restaurant, but just, this hearing has sort of been refocused on a problem that is facing every street. And then, in addition, there is a substantial difference in the number of chairs and tables that are being recommended, correct, Abraham? I mean, it's substantially, that video does not really represent, I think, what this application is. So,
Correct. It was previously sidewalk and roadway. Now it's just a roadway for 4 and 8. So definitely not.
And the 4 and 8, I believe, is actually much smaller than what has been outside the restaurant in the past. I mean, I full disclosure, I go to that restaurant a lot, but I mean, I don't remember what the rating is, but I think that, it is a very popular restaurant. That doesn't mean it should have outdoor dining, but at least, if we're going to look at a video, it should be representative of what we're looking at. So, I'm happy that they adjourned and going to come back with more specifics, and that's all I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Valerie. No, I agree. I think having them come back with the real architect renderings will, I think, help the conversation for next month. Marco?
Thank you for the second chance. First of all, nobody accused anything what happened inside. I hope that this very well maintained the restaurant. And I wished. And the second about the rats. The issue is we never mentioned in the other applications in the other area is because nobody raised the issue. Otherwise, if we can raise the issue, I'm not going to raise the issue because I don't know if this is the problem in one specific restaurant or not. Except when the public is coming, yes, we address this issue always. And with respect also, I would like to see, personally myself, to see a surveyor, not an architect, because this is the right professional to do the right survey, and they do very precise. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Marco. Evan and Judy?
Evan, did you get the prompt to unmute? All right, again.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to respond to that when it's still muted. I was going to suggest that we encourage the owner to come to the next meeting, because I think that could go a long way toward figuring out what's going on with the neighbor. I would also suggest that we narrow the conversation scope to whatever we think is missing rather than revisiting all of this one more time.
Sounds good. Jordan, maybe we can send, I think the counselor already left, but maybe we can send him an email and just say it would be helpful if the owner was also present for next month.
Sure, yeah, sounds good.
Judy.
Yeah, Jordan's list says 8 chairs. When he made the presentation initially, I don't know if you caught this, he said 6 chairs. So I would like to know exactly how many chairs they are having. That's what he said tonight, 6 chairs, if you go back and play it again.
Yeah, there was they sent me an updated sidewalk cafe roadway cafe plan from April, I believe is the last time that they came in. And they did make some changes on it, so I'm not sure if the
Okay.
drawing now doesn't
So since
necessarily
you're
reflect-
writing to him, just could you
I'll get
just
an update.
verify the number of chairs?
For sure.
Yeah, it looks
Thanks.
like the old diagram had 6 tables, and now the new one is just the 4 and 8. But okay, we can clarify that as well. Okay, great. Circling back, did we ever get anyone for Luke 2M? Any response?
No, wait. Or for Lyra or Luke's
Yeah,
Lobster?
Lyra of New York, yeah.
Lyra. He was having trouble getting online. He says that he keeps signing in and it keeps kicking him out. I told him to try calling in on his phone, but I don't see his phone number on here.
All right, well then hopefully he'll come back before the close of the meeting. If not, then we may have to have him come at the full board, but all right,
Okay.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And then anything from Serena, did we were able to get the gentleman unmuted?
I also told him to call in, but I don't see him back in the Zoom room.
Okay.
If he left and if he tried to call back in, but I'm not seeing his phone number either on here.
All right, well, these are both later, and one's 9:27, the other one's 10:04. If for some reason we don't get him.
Okay.
Judy, you have a question before I move on to the next one?
On Serena, I have to tell you that I spoke with the owner today, and he had been dealing with DOT, and initially he never got anything from the community board, and he didn't know that he was supposed to submit papers to the community board. I don't know, Jordan, he may have called you this afternoon. I told him to do that.
Yes, he and I talked. He had let me know that all of the initial correspondence had gone to his junk mail and he didn't get any of my calls. Yeah.
But they have worked with DOT and they got approval on everything they were doing seemed to be in order with what they're supposed to be doing. So
Well, hopefully he'll call back.
I don't know about the date, but I certainly wouldn't want to disapprove that one.
No, we won't disapprove. The date is 9:20. No, they're 10:04. So we won't have time for the next street light, but if he doesn't show up today, then he can come at the full board and we can do it there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, next up, item 2U, Les Charlotte. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is 10 tables, 20 chairs, 1969. I thought I saw the representative earlier.
I see Bruno is online. Let's see. I see another one for Lish. Let's try that one.
Oh, yes, I do see someone there. Yeah.
Yes. I sent a prompt to unmute for both Liz, Charlotte,
you hear me?
and yeah, there, perfect.
Okay.
Hi there.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
There is an echo, no?
A little bit, but let's power through.
No, it's because I've been kicked out a few times from the Wi-Fi, so like other participants. So now you're on my phone and on my computer.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you pretty well, so carry on.
Okay, so good evening, everybody. My name is Bruno Gelormini. I represent Thierry Inc., doing business as Le Charlot, located at 19 East 69th Street. and we submit an application for the Roadwalk Cafe, implicating 10 tables and 20 chairs. And we've done everything accordingly to the DOT rules and regulation. And we're just waiting for your approval.
Okay, great. And then also just remember to take down the flyers after the full board meeting.
Yes, we will.
Do I have any members of the public on this one? Okay, seeing none, I will invite committee members with questions, comments, motions. DJ.
Motion to approve.
Okay, great.
As
I see
presented.
yep, several thumbs up for seconds. So I will call the question. Motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, seeing none, that is an 11-0 yes. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you, everybody, for your attention.
Thank you. Good evening. Okay, next, do I have the representative for Sistina? This is 24 East 81st, 10 tables, 20 chairs as well.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm representing Sistina Restaurant. My name is Nicolina Bruno. Sistina Restaurant Inc. is doing business as Sistina, located on 24 East 81st Street between 80th and East 80th Street and East 81st Street. Our application is for 10 tables and 20 chairs for roadway dining. We are compliant with SLA and DOT regulations, and we are hoping to get approval for our roadway dining.
Okay, great. And then just a reminder, also just take down the flyers.
Yes,
after.
by the 18th, yes.
Anyone from the public on this one? Okay, seeing none. Miles.
Motion to approve is presented.
Okay, Marco, I see several thumbs up.
So let's go call the question.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay, this is a motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, seeing none. 11-0 approval. Thank you very much.
I also am doing Caravaggio Restaurant, which I think is your next one.
It is. Okay, so since you're representing, let's go with Caravaggio before I go back to Serena.
Yes. So Caravaggio Inc. is doing business as Caravaggio, located on 23 East 74th Street between 5th and Madison Avenue. We are looking for a roadway dining application approval for 8 tables and 16 chairs.
Okay.
And we will take down on the 18th for the sign.
Thank you. Anyone from the public? Okay, seeing none. Marco?
Thank you. I would like to have a question, and the question is, who are you? You the owner? You the manager?
My father's the owner.
In both cases?
Yeah, in both cases.
Okay. I will support your application. I cannot put a motion. Thank you.
Okay. Miles?
Motion to approve is presented.
Okay, I see several thumbs up for seconds. I will go ahead and call a question. And let's go to the roll. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, seeing none, that also is 11-0 approval. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, so I understand I have the representative for Sistina 2Q back.
Oh, Sistina's me.
Sorry, not Sistina, Serena. No, we already got
Oh.
you. You're good. You're taken care of.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nicolina.
I see that Hassan is back, and I did send another prompt to unmute Hassan. If you see it popped up on your screen, I don't know if you're on mobile, it might pop up. He says that he is clicking unmute when it prompts, but it won't unmute him.
Let's see, can we?
Hassan, if you want to try to call in from your phone one more time, I will keep an eye out for your phone number. I still have to physically unmute you even when you call in on your phone. So if you want to try it one more time, call into the meeting. You'll still come in on mute, but if I know which phone number to look for specifically, then I can go ahead and unmute you.
All
Okay.
right, well,
He's gonna call in. He's gonna try calling right now.
okay, great. So let's give it a second. Oh, wait, I think I see a phone number.
Okay, you should have gotten a prompt to unmute now, so it is *+9 to unmute on your phone.
There we go.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Hi there, how are you? Hassan, we can.
Donnie's still there. You should be unmuted now. Oh, he accidentally muted again. Hassan, you should be on unmute again. He keeps muting.
Hassan, can you hear us?
Press *9 again, *+9 again. You should have gotten another prompt.
Okay, you should be unmuted now.
I don't know if he can hear us this time around.
Hassan, maybe if you have headphones, maybe try taking the headphones out. Maybe that's causing some interference. Oh, we heard something.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Hello.
Hello, I'm so sorry. I was using the headphones. I'm actually sitting next door to the restaurant, and because restaurant is very busy, and I came here, to cut the noise.
Yeah.
So
No.
my name is Hassan, and I'm the managing partner for Serena's Wine Bar, 1268 Second Avenue, and we have 6 tables and 14 chairs outside. And we have no blocking for the fire department. Everything we did according to the city. And yeah, this is my first time that I'm doing this. Normally, my partner usually does it, and I'm sorry if I can't get the correct answers, but.
No, you're doing fine. Thank you. So you'll comply with all of the
Thank you.
regulations, and then you'll remember to take
Yes.
and you'll take the signs down after the 17th.
Yes, correct.
Great. Do I have anyone from the public? Okay, seeing none, Marco and then Miles.
Thank you. Motion to approve with his stipulations.
Okay, great. I see several thumbs up for seconds. Okay, so then I will call a question. It's a motion to approve. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, let me know. Okay, once, twice, we are good to go. 11-0. Thank you very much. Glad you were able to
Thank you.
join us.
Thank you so much for your help. Have a good night. Can I just leave this, right?
Yes, you're all set. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Okay, thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.
Okay, next up, do I have the representative for the Alvin 4060 64th, 5 tables, 10 chairs?
Yes, you do.
Hey, Derek, how are you?
I'm here, my man. It's been entertaining.
Good.
This is normal for you guys, so excuse me.
Great.
I'm a
So
bunch of-
give us a quick rundown since you know the spiel by now.
Yeah, I've written down some notes. Yeah, we've been there 5 years. We opened up a week before COVID. We have 3 bathrooms, 2 inside for customers, 1 for the staff. We are looking for 5 tables, 10 chairs. We just got approval today from the Department of Transport, literally at like 3 o'clock today. So that hopefully will help us with this. And yeah, we want to take the signs down after the meeting on the 17th.
Okay.
We're not blocking any fire utilities, anything like that. It's pretty straightforward to me.
Okay, great. Thank you. Members of the public, I see one hand. Can I unmute Anthony Barrett?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, sorry. I'm here representing 1268 Second Avenue, and I had trouble logging in, so I just want to apologize for that. And I just wanted to make sure that the community board, we had a problem on our notifications, but we sent in the information this afternoon, and I just wanted to make an appearance and find out if there's anything in addition that we have to do, and if we have to go back to the main community board meeting.
So Anthony, your partner did manage to jump on a little while ago.
Oh, okay. He managed also. Yeah, we had a problem.
So that was approved. So you're good to go.
You did a great job, Anthony.
Oh, thank you. Good to know. Okay.
You got it.
You're welcome to join, you're welcome to join the full board, but it was unanimous, so you should be.
Okay, I appreciate all that. It was, yeah, I think we had a problem on the tech side, like getting to the right Zoom call. There was
all right, well, you're good to go. So have a good evening.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. All right. No other members of the public? Okay, let's go to Miles and then to Marco.
Motion to approve is presented.
Great. I see several thumbs up for seconds. Let's go to Marco.
Thank you. Call the question.
Okay, wonderful. All right. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining, do let me know. Okay, seeing none, that's an 11-0 approval. Thank you very much and have a good evening and thanks for staying.
Good evening, guys.
All right.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks. Cheers. Okay, the next two, we have 2Y, which was AOC, which we disapproved last month for non-attendance, but we thought we'd give him another chance. Do we have the representative for AOC? And they also did not respond or send anything, right, Jordan?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like they're here again, so let's do the formal move here, Miles.
Motion to disapprove.
Okay, great. I see several thumbs up in seconds. Marco?
Call the question.
Wonderful. Okay. So if anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining on this disapproval, let me know. Okay, so that'll go as an 11-0 disapproval. Last but not least, we have an application for 3A. This is the cannabis OCM application, but similarly, we don't have any materials. Do we have the applicant? So we don't have an applicant. We don't have materials.
So for this OCM application, the applicant has been a pretty consistent layover since April. And I would anticipate that they wanted to lay over again, but I didn't get any confirmation from them.
So they've not been in contact this time
to do so. They kind of were, but not so much. Not yeah. I didn't get much in writing. No.
All right, so I'll leave it to the committee. We can either lay over or disapprove. Miles.
I'm sorry if I didn't hear. Did they give any cause for the constant layovers?
With the OCM specifically, there have been specifically for OCM applicants, a couple of run-ins with some setbacks, specifically towards getting a lease.
Okay, DJ.
Sorry, having issues. Yeah, I want to make a motion to disapprove and then make a comment if that's okay. I think this location is very close to the Eleanor Roosevelt High School, and I think, I don't know how recent this was, but they made the clarification on the rules on just what 500 feet means, whether it's to the entrance or to its any spot, like on the school grounds. So I guess if they are going to ever show up and represent, I would want to know, like, are they actually 500 feet away from the school? Because I think the law is pretty clear.
Yeah, okay. Marco?
Let me call the question.
Okay, so there's a motion on the floor to disapprove and has now been called. So I'll go to the roll. If anyone's voting no, not voting for cause or abstaining on this disapproval, let me know. Okay, just for the record, I will abstain, but otherwise it looks like we are a 10-0-1 on this disapproval. All right. Okay, so then still nothing on Luke, right? I mean, sorry, Lyra, New York doing Luke's.
Lyra, yeah, representative was having a lot of trouble getting into the meeting itself. So if you would like me to, I can invite him to just come to full board.
I mean, I guess unless anyone's opposes, I would say, given their technical issues, I would invite them to come to the full board with the recognition that we will have to take action there because I believe the timing on that would not allow for time afterwards. So let them know that they should be present. Okay, great. So we'll hold that one. All right, wonderful. Well, anyone else, new business, old business, or new motions? DJ?
Is it appropriate time for me to just ask general questions?
Your floor is yours.
Okay. I just want to just understand, because I'm still pretty new to the committee, but this glut of applications for sidewalk and roadway cafes, is this due to the new finding out program where basically everybody had to reapply whether they already had one or not? So this is temporary?
Yes, I mean, there will be renewals and stuff, but yes, the glut is because the new program came, so everyone had to reapply for their new, whether they wanted sidewalk, roadway. So we got them all in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's 4 years for the approval? Okay, thanks. I was just trying to understand. Appreciate it.
That makes sense. Miles.
I also kind of just had a general question. I was given a concern by a constituent in the neighborhood that's in regard to the Transportation Committee tomorrow. However, I will not be able to attend due to a previous commitment, and they won't be able to attend. So I was wondering if there was a way for me to bring up that issue or send it in anyway to be discussed, maybe during new business. Just curious.
Send it to the chairs. That way they can put it up as a topic for discussion.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Great. Last but not least, Judy.
Thank you for a good meeting and a quick meeting considering the size of the agenda. And I particularly want to thank you for getting now our applicants to say that they're going to remove the flyers after the full board meeting. Now, let's see if they do, but at least they have some recognition that it's their responsibility. So I want to thank you and Lindsay very much for emphasizing that.
Yeah, no, thank you. I know we had it on the list, but I've made it a point to make sure we mention it more often. So,
Great. Thank you.
Marco?
Thank you. Motion to adjourn, but I'm gonna tell you the flyers are all of the on the lamps.
Yes.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. You have several seconds. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Take care.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thanks. Bye.